Shalom to all. Today's daf is Yerushalmi Brachot daf Mem Zayin. We are starting about the 13th line with the words the base Rabbi Yanai, and in the Vilna Source daf it's Lamed Beis Amud Aleph all the way at the bottom at the end of the last line with those same words the base Rabbi Yanai. And today's daf is sponsored Lili Nishmas Mars Miriam Sar Bas Rabbi Yaakov Moshe her neshama should have an aliyah. And the Gemara continues talking about Ma'ariv. The base Rabbi Yanai Armin and the base Meshach Rabbi Yanai they said Allah Adam al Mitasai Ein Matrichin Osei Leired. If a person already went into his bed, it's already nighttime, he's already getting ready to go to sleep, he's already in his bed. We're not matriach him to go down and daven Ma'ariv. If he didn't daven Ma'ariv and he's ready in bed, no problem, he doesn't have to daven Ma'ariv. That's because Ma'ariv is a rishos. Now Rabbi Zecharia says, calls man Davino Avad Kain. Every time that I did that, Havinu Mefachad B'layla, I was very afraid at night. I had terrible nightmares. Lesacha El Kahada, only leniency you have regarding Ma'ariv is the following. The Rabbi Mifkad LaAbdan Amayre, Rabbi instructed Abdan, his Amayra, Achraz Kumi Tzibura, announced for another Tzibur, Ma Dematzli, someone that davens Ma'ariv, Yatsi Duram Sha'ad Yom Makayom, he could daven Ma'ariv while it's still day outside. As something similar, Rav Chia Barava, Mifkad LaAmayre, he instructed his Amayra to say, Ma Dematzli, Yatsi Duram Sha'ad Yom Makayom, one that davens Ma'ariv can daven Ma'ariv while it's still day outside. And more about Ma'ariv, Amr Yaakov Bar Acha, Tanayat Haman, Tfilas Ha'erev Mahu. What is the status of Ma'ariv? Rabbi Gamliel says, Chayva, it's a chayv. A person must daven Ma'ariv. Rabbi Shua Aimer Rishos, Rabbi Shua says it's a Rishos. So you have Machlekes Tanaim, is Ma'ariv a Rishos or a chayv? And Amr Rav Chanina says, Asyan Ilain Palgavasa, Ki'inun Palgavasa. These disputants are like those disputants. Previously we had a Machlekes whether one has to daven Ma'ariv on Matzah Yom Kippur or does Ne'ilah suffice. So Man Demar Chayva, the one that says Ma'ariv is a chayv, ain't Ne'ilah Patar Shal Erev. So Ne'ilah doesn't pater Ma'ariv, and one would have to daven Ma'ariv after davening Ne'ilah. And Man Demar Rishos, the one that says Ma'ariv is a Rishos, Ne'ilah Patar Shal Erev, Ne'ilah paters Ma'ariv, meaning one wouldn't have to daven Ma'ariv after davening Ne'ilah. And now the Brisa continues. Ma'asav Talmud Echad, there was a story with the Talmud Shabav Shalos Rabbi Yeshua Tfilas Ha'erev Mahu. He asked Rabbi Yeshua, what's the status of Ma'ariv? Amalei, he told him Rishos, it's a Rishos. Bav Shalos Rabbi Gamliel, he asked Rabbi Gamliel, Tfilas Ha'erev Mahu, what's the status of Ma'ariv? Amalei, he told him Chayva, it's a Chayv. Amalei, so he told Rabbi Gamliel, Bahar Rabbi Yeshua, Amalei Rishos. Rabbi Yeshua told me it's a Rishos. Amalei, Rabbi Gamliel told him, L'machar, tomorrow, Kshekanis L'beis Havad, when I come to the Beis Havad, meaning when I come to Beis Medrash Shekev Shir, Amayit, stand up, Usha'alas Halacha Azais, and ask regarding this halacha. L'machar, the next day, Amad Oisei Talmud, that Talmud stood up, Vishal Es Rabbi Gamliel, and he asked Rabbi Gamliel, Tfilas Erev Mahu, what's the status of Ma'ariv? Amalei, he told him, Chayva, it's a Chayv. Amalei, so the Talmud told him, Rabbi Yeshua, Amalei Rishos. Rabbi Yeshua told me it's a Rishos. So Rabbi Gamliel, Rabbi Gamliel turned to Rabbi Yeshua and asked him, Atu Aimer Rishos? Do you say that Ma'ariv is a Rishos? Amalei, he said, Lav. No, I don't. It could be that Rabbi Yeshua said this in order not to start a whole argument in the Beis Medrash regarding this, and he just wanted to show respect for Rabbi Gamliel, and that's why he said that, no, I didn't say that Ma'ariv is a Rishos. So Amalei, Rabbi Gamliel told him, Amad al Raglecha, stand up on your feet, V'iducha, and let them give edus about you that you did say that Ma'ariv is a Rishos. Now Rabbi Yeshua stood up, but they didn't give this edus about him, so he had to remain standing. Rabbi Gamliel Yoshev Darish, Rabbi Gamliel was sitting and darshaning, Rabbi Yeshua Amel Raglav, Rabbi Yeshua was standing on his feet, Achirinu Kala until everyone started murmuring and talking among themselves. There's a very big lack of kavod to Rabbi Yeshua. Rabbi Chutzpes HaTurgaman, they told Rabbi Chutzpes, who was the Turgaman, he was the one that was projecting Rabbi Gamliel's shir, Haftar Sa'am, let the people go, meaning stop sharing Rabbi Gamliel's shir with us so that we can leave. And Amru Rabbi Zinon HaChazon, they told Rabbi Zinon the Chazon, he wasn't the Chazon like the Chazon in Shul davening Shachris Mincha for the Amud, he was one that ran the Beis Medrash, so he was the official Gabbai announcement maker. Amar, say, meaning tell everyone they could go home. Hischil va'amar, he made this announcement that everyone could leave. Hischilu va'amdu kol amar ragleim, everyone got up and they started leaving. Va'amru loy, and they told Rabbi Gamliel as they were leaving, they quoted the following pasuk, Ki al mi loy avar ras chatamid, for over whom has your evil not constantly passed. And this is not the first time that Rabbi Gamliel did something that was seemingly very harsh to someone that opposed him. Now because of this, they demoted Rabbi Gamliel from his position as Nasi, so they had to appoint a brand new Nasi. Mem Zayin on Beis on top. Halchu Aminu as Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah b'Yeshiva. They went and they appointed Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah as the Nasi instead. Ben Sheshes Shana Haya. He was 16 years old. According to some, he was 17. According to some, he was 18. Ben Ismail called Rosh Sevos, and his entire head filled with white hair to give him the appearance of an elderly chashuv person. Now, before they appointed Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, they had went through a number of other candidates that were good for the position. One of them was Rabbi Kiva, but obviously he wasn't picked. So V'haya Rabbi Kiva Yeshiv Mitzvah. Rabbi Kiva was sitting and he was pained. V'amar, and he finally said to himself, why is it that he was picked and not me? Not that he's a greater ben Tar than me, not that he knows more Tar than me. Ben Gedalim Yasir Meni. He comes from a greater lineage, he has greater ancestors. Ashrei Adam Adam shezikule avaisav. Praiseworthy is the one whose forefathers gathered merit for him. Asher Adam sheshla yasei litales ba. Praiseworthy is a person who has a peg or a stake that he can hang himself on. And Mechima Haisa Yisaidasa Shar Blaza ben Azariah. What was Blaza ben Azariah's peg that he could hang himself on, that he had this chashav ancestry? Shahidar Asiri Ezra. He was the 10th generation from Ezra. Now, when Rabbi Gamliel was the Nasi, he didn't allow anyone in the Beis Medrash to come and learn. The person had to be Taichi Kabare. His inside had to be like his outside. He had to be a true Ernst person. So Rabbi Gamliel ended up turning away a lot of people that wanted to come and learn. Whereas Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah, he opened up the doors of the Beis Medrash for anyone that wanted to come. So the Gemara says, "V'kams of Salam Hayusham." How many benches were over there? Meaning, how many benches did they add when Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah became the Nasi? So Rabbi Yaakov ben Sisi Amar, he says, "Shmanim Sasalam Hayusham Shel Tamid Chachamim." There's 80 benches of Tamid Chachamim over there. Chutz min Avdim Lachar Hagader. Besides for the ones that were standing on the other side of the fence because there simply wasn't room for them. Rabbi Yossi bar Avin Amar, he says, "Shloish me'ez Hayusham." There's 300 benches there. Chutz min Avdim Lachar Hagader. Besides for the ones standing on the other side of the fence. And now we just have a few more proofs that Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah was appointed as Nasi. Kadetanin Taman. It's like we learned over there. B'yom she'shivu es Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah b'yeshiva. At the day that they appointed Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah. So we see that Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah was appointed as Nasi. And Taman Tanin, we learned over there. Zem Medrash Darsh Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah l'fnei Chacham b'Keren b'Yavne. This is something that Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah darshened in front of the Chachamim at Keren b'Yavne. We ask, B'chin Kerem Hayasham, was there a Kerem, was there a vineyard in Yavne? We don't know if the Chacham convening or sitting down to learn in a vineyard. Ella ilu Tamid Chachamim. This is referring to the Tamid Chachamim. Shahayu Asin Shuras. They sat in rows Kekerem like a vineyard. And the only way that someone could sit in darshan in front of the Chacham is if he's a Nasi. So it must be that Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah was appointed as Nasi. Now going back to the story, Rabbi Gamliel immediately went to every single one of the Chachamim to their house to be mefayas him, to appease him and to apologize. Also Gabi Rabbi Yeshua, he went to Rabbi Yeshua. Ashche Yosef Avid Machtin. He saw that Rabbi Yeshua was sitting and he was making needles. He was manufacturing needles. Amalei, he asked him, Uman Ilan Atchaye, is this what you live from? Is this your parnasa? Amalei, Rabbi Yeshua told him, V'ad Kedain Ad Bai Meida. Till now you still needed to learn this? Oy Lei Ladar Shata Parnasai. Woe unto the generation that you're its leader. You don't care enough about the people in your very own Beis Medrash that you didn't even know until now what I'm finance myself with. Amalei, but then Rabbi Gamliel told him, Nanesi Lecha, which means I've afflicted you or I've harmed you. And that was Rabbi Gamliel apologizing, and Rabbi Yeshua accepted his apology and forgave him. So now that Rabbi Gamliel apologized to everyone, he could be reinstated as Nasi. So V'sholchan Kabi Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah Chad Katzar, they sent a laundryman to Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah as a messenger. Bezdemar, and some say Rabbi Kiva Hava, that they sent Rabbi Kiva and it wasn't a launderer. Amalei, he told Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah the following: Mishu hu maze ben maze yazeh. Someone who's a sprinkler, the son of a sprinkler, he should sprinkle. Misha eino loy maze v'loy ben maze. Someone who's not a sprinkler and he's not the son of a sprinkler, yemer lamaze ben maze. Should he tell a sprinkler, the son of a sprinkler, memecha me ma'ara, your water is regular cave water, ve'efrecha efer mikla, and your ashes are regular ashes? Now what exactly was being told to Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah? So over here the sprinkler that we're talking about is a kayin who's sprinkling the mei chatas, the water, the para aduma, onto a person who's tamei meis. And the words that are being said are as follows: the one that should do the sprinkling of the water, the para aduma, should be a sprinkler, the son of a sprinkler, meaning a kayin who's the son of a kayin. And someone who's not a kayin or the son of a kayin should not tell someone who's a kayin, the son of a kayin, your water that you're using for the mei chatas is just regular water. It's not the special spring water that has to be used. And the ashes that you're using, they're not ashes of the para aduma, they're just regular ashes. And the nimshal is that Rabbi Gamliel should be reinstated to his position as Nasi because his father was a Nasi and he comes from a family of Nasiim. So when Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah heard this, Amar Loi, he told the messenger, Nisrat Sisem, you've reconciled with him, Ani v'atem nashkim l'pischash Rabbi Gamliel, you and I are going to get up early in the morning tomorrow, we're going to go to Rabbi Gamliel's house. And so we see that Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah was okay with this. Now Afal Pikein, even so, even though they reinstated Rabbi Gamliel, they did not demote him completely. Elaminu Oisei Av Bezdin, they appointed Rabbi Blaza ben Azariah as the Av Bezdin. And moving on to brand new halacha, halacha beis. The Mishnah tells us, Rabbi Nechaim ben Akana hayim espalo, Rabbi Nechaim ben Akana would daven b'chnisas lebeis hamedrash uvitzi asai, when he went into the beis medrash, and when he would leave, tefillah katzara, a short tefillah. Amrulai, they asked him, Mati v'shal tefillah zu, what's the nature of this tefillah? Amrulai, he told them, b'chnisasi ani mispal shaloi teral tekal yadi. When I go in, I daven that no mishap should come about because of me. Uvitziasi, when I leave, ani noisin hadai al chalki, I thank Hashem for my portion that I was able to sit in the beis medrash and learn all day. The Gemara says, b'chnisasu mahu aimer, what should a person say when he walks into the beis medrash? Yehi razam l'fanechal, Hashem l'kai v'lkai v'isai. Shaloyak bid keneged chaverai, that I shouldn't take offense at what my friends say, and my friends shouldn't take offense at what I say. Sometimes in the course of learning, heated discussions take place. Someone might say something that could be taken the wrong way, so this is a tefillah that it shouldn't be taken the wrong way. Furthermore, we should not be matame something which is tahar, and we should not be matar something which is tameh. We shouldn't answer something which is mutter, and we shouldn't matter something which is usr. And it's going to turn out that I'm going to be embarrassed in this world and in the next world. In this world, I'll be embarrassed because it will turn out that I gave a wrong psak, and even in the next world, I'm going to be embarrassed because people are going to still be following my incorrect psak in this world. What should a person say when they leave the Beis Medrash? I thank you that you made my chilek among those that sit in the Beis Medrash and the Beis Knesset. You didn't give me a chilek of sitting in theaters and bars. I work hard and they work hard. I'm diligent and they're diligent. I work hard, I toil to inherit Gan Eden. But they work hard to go into the depths and the grave. Shneimar says in the pasuk, you won't abandon my soul to the grave, and you won't allow your pious one to witness destruction. Now Rabbi Yaakov Bar Idi says the Rabbi Lazar he would daven 3 tefillas after his tefillah, which means that after every Shemana Esrei he had a special tefillah that he would say. What would he say? Let not hatred of us enter the heart of some other man, and we shouldn't have hatred of any man enter our heart. Let not jealousy of us enter the heart of any man. Your Torah should be our malacha, our entire life, and our words should be as a supplication before you. Reb Chia bar Abba Maisef, he would add on, and unify our hearts to fear your name, distance us from all that you hate, bring us close to everything that you love, and do stuck with us for your name. We're going to stop here for the day, but pick up tomorrow with similar tefillahs that were said. For now, everyone should have a wonderful day.